It's the time to get down.
Wake up, it's a brand new day. Let's get down on the good news train. Have your morning coffee with Mario every Monday. Get the 311 before the morning's done. Laugh until you cry. You can always rely on morning coffee with Mario every Monday. Morning coffee with Mario.
Yeah.
You gotta recover, don't you? Yeah, man.
You know, some Mondays are particularly difficult. I'm sure you all would agree with me because if you're watching this, you're either not at work, not intending to go to work, don't have work to go to, or you're just messing around.
I agree.
Well, good morning. Welcome to Morning Coffee with Mario, the live AM reality talk show that comes to you weekly. With all the goings on, I want to say welcome to everybody. It is a wonderful week. First of all, for those of you who don't remember, this is the week of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I forgot.
It can be stressful. Yeah, Vic forgot because he was
forgot.
making appointments for Thursday.
On Thursday.
He was saying, well, that is Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Niels. Yeah, I said, yeah, Niels, come on through on Thursday, Friday, and he had to remind me, and I said, I'm a week behind, man.
So some of you have probably forgotten too, even though it seems like, Vic, that a lot of people know because of Black Friday or whatever, where they go shopping. I mean, I've had the most,
Yeah.
just not the typical people you would think would be into shopping, like my biographer,
Right.
Mel Bonte.
Right.
He can't wait.
He can't wait,
for
right.
Black Friday. He didn't even know he's going to buy.
Oh, yeah.
He
But
said, I'm just going to buy something. I'm just going to buy something
right.
because it's Black Friday and I want to spend some money, and so I'm going to go spend some.
That's good. I just want to spend money.
So I wish you, so for those of you out there getting ready for Black Friday, remember also that it's Thanksgiving. So it's that kind of a thing. Yeah. Hey, as part of that getting ready for Thanksgiving, one of the topics that I'm covering for this section is how to get along with Trump supporters at your family gathering. How to get along with Trump supporters at your family gathering. And that may come in very handy for a bunch of you because we don't want to have the Thanksgiving turn into a funk fest of arguing. And people know one of the main issues with getting together at the holidays is that it is somewhat stressful for many of us. Sometimes you haven't seen these people since the last holiday.
True. That's true.
And this makes it a great chance for you guys to get in an argument over today's politics. So part of what I'll be talking about today is part of the news segment. I'll be talking about how to survive Thanksgiving if you have to spend it with diehard Trump supporters. Also today in the news, I'll be talking about how nearly half of white Southerners feel like they're under attack.
From who?
There you go. And that'll be part of the discussion.
Oh, okay.
Who are they under attack from?
Okay.
Even though we know who they tend to blame for the attack.
Okay,
we're going to be talking about that. Nearly half of white Southerners feel like they're under attack. And again, how to spend Thanksgiving with your family members who support Trump. Okay, in terms of marijuana today, on the Marijuana for Dummies, I'm going to be talking about California as it's getting ready to become the largest legalized marijuana-based economy, perhaps in the world, as they gear up. More than Vegas, because all Nevada really has is Las Vegas. But California has way more than that. And so California is gearing up, and people are gearing up
Yeah.
For recreational marijuana coming to Los Angeles.
Yeah, I heard some things. I ain't gonna say much though.
Happy birthday to our good friend Chester Jackson. It was his birthday. Vic Mac reminded me. And for those of you who don't know, Mac McAllister, our G&M bureau chief, he is the producer of the Morning Coffee pre-show.
Right.
Mac McAllister's Retro Jazz and Blues in its new format, all video format. For those of you who tune in before the show, the all video format now, Mac McAllister with his full-length show, full-length animation.
Wow, we get to see a lot more Mac, huh?
You get to see a lot more of those animations. All right, Mac, he's digging on you. That kind of day. So it's going to be a wonderful day. Wonderful, wonderful day in the neighborhood. What you got, Vic?
Hey, man, I'm going to give you guys a little sports like you didn't know it anyway. But, it's that time where when you take a stance and then you can't ignore the wrath. And so Trump decided to throw his hands in again as it relates to sports, specifically basketball and football. So all we need him to do is chime into hockey, and we're good. So we're good on that. Also, look, we found out who the real players in the NFL are. They're not on the AFC side because that's just New England, and everybody else may be threatening if they hope in a prayer, with the exception of Pittsburgh. But we're going to talk about that NFC and how the teams have turned over, and there's new power players in town. Hot picks. The world of Tesla, the affluent market, as I say, targeting not for everybody, but is this innovations going to change the world is the way we think, and what Elon Musk is doing. And we're just going to say, hey, will we live in our lifetime, will we get to experience any of those things that he's doing? And that's specifically for you and I, Mario.
All right, is that kind of a show? I want to thank those of you also who are coming by the website and signing up to join our community at packstereo.tv. Go and join. Many of you are signing up for the newsletter, which I do. So I take it personally. Sign up for the newsletter. But you can go. We now have 4,296 members.
Okay. That's good.
But we only have 1,200 and something members signed up for the newsletter.
You got to get some better pictures, man. You got to send some more pictures.
What the hell is happening here?
How many of your watch this? I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm just going to let you know what it is. How many times do you feature pretty women on your newsletter? See, that's what you can't.
Kind of messed up.
Just see.
I feature handsome older brothers.
Wait a minute.
With locks.
Dude, look. Go to every newsletter publication.
Damn.
Dude,
that's jacked up.
You gotta feature. Go. You know what?
All right, we'll get some eye candy for you. Maybe you'll sign up for the newsletter. 4,296 members at Pack Stereo TV, but only 1,280 something.
Right. Hey, look.
Signed up for the newsletter.
Give them something they haven't seen before.
Free weed.
That's a good one.
Tuesday night, you guys, we're going to have the Quiet Storm as usual. That is the live interactive DJ show that I host every Tuesday night. This Tuesday night, the theme is a mellow fall evening at home. It's going to be sexy, sexy music for you to sit around with your significant, and maybe even some of those who aren't that significant. But sit around and enjoy some music, some libations, some good stuff on Tuesday night. That's at 8 o'clock. On Wednesday, the Unscripting Mario Hemsley series continues. That's the show where we don't actually tell you what time it'll be. It goes live sometime in the afternoon with a notice is going out immediately prior. That's the show featuring my biographer, Emel Bonte, interviewing me as he prepares for the book. Now, the whole idea of doing the book was Emel's idea. My idea of doing the interviews as a show. That was my idea. So if you're going to interview me, rather than sit around with your tape recorder, we might as well make it a show. And so it's been a great success. So come and see Unscripting Mario Hemsley. Tune in sometimes Tuesday. And the past episodes are up there. This Friday, the Friday Night Agenda is being abbreviated. You know, we know that right now we're going to reschedule the I Victor featuring Miko's Challenge because Miko's going out of town.
Yep. Done.
She's asked to visit the White House.
No, that's wrong. That's just wrong.
She's going there. She's going to tell the president some of the things he needs to do better. So, but Miko's going to. So, it looks like we'll probably just do the Magic mixtape after we confirm all that. But it looks like we'll be giving you some more information on the Friday night agenda coming up soon. Okay, Nils, the award-winning writer, producer, guitarist, performed here in our courtyard, and that is now available for your own viewing. Up there at YouTube. It's also at Pack Stereo TV. But come and see this live performance of Nils. And we've got more performances coming up, Vic, right? That's the main thing we're trying to get ready. By the way, so one of the things that's kind of lately been an issue is we've been using some of our equipment outside in the courtyard and covering it. And it looks like that is not enough. We've had equipment damage. So we're upgrading the broadcast live audio system, the mixing system. All that's been upgraded. Vic, another one of the components is coming today. And then I think the final piece is going to be delivered tomorrow.
Right.
And then I'll be putting it together. So we're going to have an updated sound system. It's funny, but Mac was already acknowledging on his show, Vic,
what is that?
on his pre-show today, how much the improvements that we've got going on in terms of what you are seeing in terms of sight and sound. Because, we have. Thank you, Mac, for noticing. We have updated stuff around here.
And taking the risk of doing it live. That's why you don't see a lot of shows in traditional markets. You got to have everything tight. The ship has to be extra tight when they go live because you know, in production, you can always come behind it, then broadcast and say, hey, we're live, but it actually was recorded earlier. So we're taking the chance of going live and enhancing what we're delivering. The reason why we didn't do that a lot of times is that you got to match not only the product with the feature. So we've learned lessons before of try not to bring the A+ game if the receiver, the ones who's collaborating with us, if they're not meeting that requirement, why should we do it? And so now we're moving in that direction.
Updating everything. All right, you guys. So that's the news of the week. We continue with our additions to IMDb. Just so you know, the whole issue of Pack Stereo being added to Amazon Prime. Yeah, I'm working on it. You wouldn't believe how you have to do everything exactly the way they want it. They did, some of the episodes didn't go through on Edition because they felt I had stretched the graphics. And they wanted me to make, unique new graphics that didn't appear to have been stretched. And I stretched it like a little bit, just like to fit their parameters. But it's like, no. So IMDb, Amazon Prime, Pack Stereo coming to those. So in a minute, you'll be able to go to Amazon Prime and watch Morning Coffee, and we'll get a couple pennies for that.
Wow, that's encouraging.
I'll give Vic a penny.
Yeah, that's encouraging. It's encouraging,
And
pennies.
together we'll go out and get some,
Nice and
maybe some candy.
Yeah.
We'll go to the kid.
Something like that, right?
We'll go get some candy. All right. Every week I get to do a slideshow animation, and the music is always wonderful. And so we got the latest one from 11/12/17. Here we go. We'll be right back.
Been a long, long stage and we are standing around. We can change the way we live right out loud. And you are so captivating. And you are the answer to my plea. And you are the only reason. And I know I fall to pieces when you speak. And you are so captivating. And you are the answer to my dream. You are all around me. And I know I fall to pieces when you speak to me. People grow and feelings show. Answers come when you're searching. When you're searching, and you are so captivating. And you are the answer to my plea. And you are the only reason. And I know I fall to pieces when you speak. And you are so captivating. And you are the answer to my dream. You are all around me. And I know I fall to pieces when you speak to me. And I know I fall to pieces when you speak to me. And I know I fall to pieces when you speak to me.
Wow. Photo slideshow animation featuring the photographic work of Victor Allen. You know, Vic, that one was particularly stop. Stop. That one was particularly good. Featuring the pics from the Neils
Oh, you had a lot more to.
event.
Yeah.
A lot of photos and a lot of good photos.
Yeah. I mean, look, a lot of times people say, hey, where's the wall? Where's the selfie wall? Where's the photo wall when they come here? And so, you add a little dimension. Then everybody's having fun to make it easier, man. With technology, all you have to do is kind of point, click, and you're there. So hope to get more experiences like that and provide more, especially when you capture what they're really feeling like. So enjoyed it, man. Enjoyed it.
Great stuff, man. So remember, we do a photo slideshow with every event here at Pack Stereo, and that's why at the website you can go see our photo archives. And for those of you who are supporters, go and get up some free photos. We make them available for you. Okay? Well, you ready for some news?